Hi everyone, it is Mackenzie out here at Burnley Moran to give a garden update to see how our plants are doing. So let's go take a look and see what's growing. These radishes just keep getting bigger and bigger. And look at that, we might have our first one ready to harvest. Here we go. So when you're harvesting root vegetables, you want to make sure you grab them from their base so that the leaves don't rip off the roots, and then you just want to pull. And look at that, we have our first Easter egg radish. This bok choy has gotten so much bigger. Let's take a look. And these were all started from seeds by after schoolers. Look at those. It looks like we had a visitor to our garden. I'm guessing a deer ate that one, but all the other lettuces in this row next to the bok choy are doing great. And along this fence we've got some lemon balm, which is an amazing herb. And it's called lemon balm, as a lot of you Burnley Moran students know, because it smells just like lemon. Look at the size of these. These are all grown from seed and they have gotten so big. Just if you look at the video from last week, just from last week to this week, these are now massive compared to where they were last week. Same for these mustard greens, look at those. These perennials are starting to shoot up like rockets. Look at how much bigger these are. And look how big these have gotten, and they are starting to flower. Would you look at how beautiful that is? And this plant over here in our perennial area is called comfrey. And comfrey is an amazing plant that has lots of different uses for gardeners. I really like it for its ability to draw nutrients up from the soil. But when it flowers, it makes these beautiful flowers. So it's a nice plant to have in the garden. You can also make a compost tea out of it, which just means that you can make something with the leaves to help feed your other plants. Lots of mint coming up in the fairy garden. And that is a raspberry bush, I believe, growing here. So hopefully we'll get lots of raspberries. There's also one right there. And take a look at this herb spiral, because hopefully soon it's going to be planted with lots of different herbs, but we have lemon balm coming up all over that side, just like we do in the front of the garden. Over here is the blueberry bushes and the passion fruit vines. Starting to see some flowers on these blueberry bushes. But something cool that's happening is there's lots of these interesting looking plants popping up. And I would be willing to bet that these are all a plant called milkweed, which the kindergarten students here at Burnley Moran loved because they're seed pods. You can open them up and pull out the seeds, and they have these cool, fluffy, almost wings that you can throw in the air, and then the seeds fly around. So I'm not surprised that I'm seeing these pop up all in the garden. I'm excited for those plants to grow.